Hey guys, it's Movie Madness here again, and today I got a special one for you. I'm going to be showing you my Vinegar Syndrome collection. These are all the ones that I have with the slipcovers. I do plan on doing another video of all my regular ones that I have over there that do not have the slipcovers. I'm not going to open these up because I have way too many. It would take way too long and be way too boring. So, these are in alphabetical order, and some of these do have the number of how many slipcovers were printed on the back, so if they do, I will tell you. First off, we have a recent release. This is Battle for the Lost Planet. I hope there's not more glare over here. Hope you can see that okay. I have to hold it back a little bit. That was there's two movies in here, and I liked both of them. It's kind of, you kind of want to watch both of them at the same time, I would think, because they kind of pick up right after the other, so not a bad watch, though. Next up, we have Beware My Brethren. Here is Blood Beat. And there was 2,000 of these slipcovers that were printed. This is a really good one. This is Blood Harvest. And it's the same on the back. But I really enjoyed that one. That was a really cool one. Here we have one I paid way too much for because I missed out on it when it was on the website. I think, if I'm correct, I ended up paying around $80 for this. Please, guys, don't pay that much for it. They're really cool and everything, but $80, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But I had to have it. My OCD and having to be a completionist with my collection, I just had to have it. So, and this is Bloodhook. And there were only 1,000 of these made. And all these you can still, I'm pretty sure most of these you can still get the regular editions on vinegarsyndrome.com. There may be a few that are out of stock or something like that, but for the most part you can get all these. This is a newer release. This is Bloody New Year. Really cool slip. And it does not say how many was made on that one. This one's a cool one. Not a very good movie overall, but it's still fun to watch. This is Bloodsuckers from Outer Space. I do love the slip. Next up, we have a double feature. This one has Blood Theater and The Visitants in it. I did enjoy both of them, actually. I think I liked Blood Theater a little more, if I remember correctly. And there were 1,500 of these made. Up next, this one's a really cool one. It's one of my favorite slipcovers. I just think it looks really, really cool. So this is Body Melt. And the slipcover, this is actually cut out. And that is the case you see through on the inside. Really, really cool. So if there's a little bit more of a glare, I have all these in the hard plastic cases, so because I wanted to keep these a little more protected than just the regular ones. So this is the children. Pretty cool. See the eyes in the background. Next up we have the corpse grinders. I like this one. I don't think it's sold very well. The slipcover was available for quite a while. I think it is sold out now, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. And let's see here, there were 2,000 of these slipcovers made. Oh boy. Okay, so up next we have one that I'm going to have to do a little explaining for. Me being a completionist with my collection and everything, I had to have it. I hope they don't ever do this again. I don't think it was necessary at all. This was the Cutting Class release, and along with it, they released 5 different slipcovers for this, and you could buy the package that had all 5 of them in it. And if I remember correctly, it was like $80 or somewhere around there, I think. I did pick it up. It totally wasn't worth it, but I would hope they don't ever put 5 slipcovers out for one movie. I think that was just that was a dumb idea in my opinion. And here is the second slipcover that came with it. But I did like, if you did wait, you could just go on there and just pick out whichever one of these you liked and just buy one of them. But me being me, I had to have all of them. So here's the next one. And this is the last one. And out of all of them, this is probably my favorite one, I think. And the first one I showed you is also one of my favorites. Up next, this one, I can't remember if it's still available or not. But they were only putting out, let's see, yeah, they're only making 1,500 of these, and they're not putting out the regular edition either. So it's an odd movie, it really is, but I think it was worth the watch. Next we have The Dead Come Home, or the alternate name for it is The House on Tombstone Hill. And I think there was actually a third name for it. I can't remember exactly what it is. It is on the inside, but... And up next we have Dear Dead Delilah. Death by Temptation. This is one of their lenticular releases. They've only released, I think, 2 or 3 lenticular ones. I really like this one, though. I hope you can see it. But this is Demon Wind. And there were 3,000 of these made. Here we have Disconnected. There were 2,000 of these made. Here we have, this is one of their newer releases. This is Dominique. Really like the slip on this one. Up next we have, this is Flesh Pot on 42nd Street. I believe this one is an adult film, I think. Let's see. Yes, it is. Here we have Grave Robbers. There were 1,500 of these slips made. Here we have The House of the Dead. Looks like there were 1,500 of these. I really love this one. This is Ice Cream Man. If you haven't seen Ice Cream Man, please watch it. I love this movie. It is so good. There were 2,500 of these. Up next we have, I love this slipcover. This is Incubus. This one is up there with one of my favorites with Body Melt for best slipcovers. I love this slip. And the back is just great as well. One thing I absolutely love about Vinegar Syndrome, they without a doubt have the best slipcovers. Here we have, this is a newer one they've released. This is In the Cold of the Night. I'm going to be honest, I didn't care for this film too much. It just didn't really do it for me, unfortunately. Here's another lenticular one I have. This is Jack Frost. I love this one. This is fantastic. Hope you can see it okay. And there were 3,000 of these. Next we have The Killing Kind. Liquid Sky. Really cool Dayglow slipcover. And there were 3,000 of these printed. Here we have Lucifer's Women. There were only 1,000 of these made. Here we have one. Oh, this is a great slipcover. This is Mausoleum. I think this was a very hot seller. I think it sold out the first day, if I remember correctly. I think it sold out the first or second day. It went very quick. So I'm very glad I grabbed it. And let's see. It does not say how many were printed on here. Here we have, this one is sort of an adult film, but it's very, very heavy on story. There are a few scenes in it that does show everything. But the movie I thought was really, really good if you don't mind some hardcore stuff in it. And that is Memories Within Miss Aggie. And I think this slipcover as well sold out the first or second day as well. It went very quick. Here is one of my favorite movies in this collection, and it might be an odd choice for a lot of people, but I watched this movie and I loved it. It was so good. This is My Chauffeur, and the slipcover is beautiful. There were 1,500 of these. Up next we have, excuse me, we have Orgy of the Dead. This is, let's see here, an hour and a half of topless women dancing around, basically. Nonetheless, I'm not complaining, so. And there were 2,000 of these made. Next up, we have Party Line. Penitentiary. Oh, excuse me. There were 1,500 of Penitentiary made and 1,500 of Penitentiary 2. Okay, we're on the last stack, guys. Here is Pets. Really enjoyed this one. Here we have a good one. I really like this one. This is Prey. I think this one had mixed reviews. Some people didn't like it. Some people did like it. I think it was kind of a 50-50 on this one. But I personally enjoyed it. And I do like the slip on the front. It's pretty cool. And there were 1,500 of these. Alright, this one's a pretty good one. This is Psycho Cop Returns. And there were 1,666 of these made. And that is the only one they have made that actually has an odd number like that of slipcovers made. Alright, next we have Psychos in Love. There are 2,000 of these. Ooh, here's a really good one. I really like this one. This is Red Mob. And there are 1,000 of these. I think this is one of the mystery halfway to Black Friday or Black Friday sale things. I'm not sure. Yeah, definitely. Here's one. I don't think this one sold very well, but I really enjoyed it. This is Shot. Really like this slip. It was really cool. Here we have Snapshot. There were 1,000 of these. Ooh, I really like this one. This is Splatter University. I really like the slip on this one. It is really cool. Especially the back on it. I really like that. Here we have one I just watched the other day, and man, was it worth watching. It was out there, man, but it was so good. That's the Suckling. We have Sudden Fury. Sweetback's Badass Song. And there were 2,000 of these. And here's the one that released alongside Red Mob. This is Sweet Sugar. I really enjoyed this one. This was a great kind of a women in prison type movie, but I think it was one of the better ones. I really enjoyed this one, and I love the yellow slip. I don't think there's any other yellow slips that I have. No, I really like it. And I think there's 1,500 of these. Up next we have There's Nothing Out There. It was an okay kind of creature movie. Here's one I really like. This one. This is The Undertaker. And this one is also cut out like Body Melt is. This is the case inside. You can actually see through that. Yeah. And then there's a kind of like a handprint of blood on the back. It's a really cool slip. And here we have Uninvited. Crazy mutant cat movie. This one was great. This is Wacko. And I think this is kind of like Animal House before Animal House. It was just crazy and wild and... Or excuse me, not Animal House. It was kind of like a... kind of like the scary movies or stuff like that. Just crazy movies with tons of crap in them. But it was really good. And here is the last one I have. This is Wonder Woman. Or excuse me, Wonder Women. And that is it, guys. I hope this didn't run too long. I tried to go through as fast as I could. But that is all of the Vinegar Syndrome slipcovers I have. I think I'm only missing 4 or 5 of them. I know I am missing Terror. Star Time is another one. And I'm not sure what else I'm missing. But I am on the hunt for them. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of longer, but I did try my best to go through it quick. This is Movie Madness, guys. Thanks for joining in. I'll catch you guys on the next one.